Good morning, you gorgeous people. It's Rachelle from Monolane Furniture in beautiful Sydney. It's autumn, but it's gorgeous. Today, we're working on 2 of these. Let's have a look. So I picked these bedsides up from the op shop. I paid $20 each for them, which is quite a lot for me. But bedsides seem to be quite hard to get hold of lately, probably because so many people are doing them. And I really like this style. I like bedsides that have got legs on. So I've already sanded the very top. I'm going to sand the edge too. But it's too early in the morning for me to do that. I don't want to make any noise. It's Friday morning. But I've got my projects out that I think I'm going to use. Let's have a look. So I've got a little bit of Dixie Belle Silk Tide Pool. I love this colour and this sells really well as a furniture piece. I don't sell paint. It sells this paint colour. It sells well. But I haven't got much in there. I've maybe got 100 ml. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 50-50 mix with Baja, not Baja. I'm embarrassing sometimes. Grey. So I'm going to do 50-50 mix with that. That should give me about 200 ml, which would be more than enough for these. So this has got a built-in blocker, primer and sealer. So probably 2 coats of that and we'll be done. Right, on the top, I'm going to go light again. And I've got this wash that I mixed up. So I'm just going to use that. So this is buttercream chalk mixed with water. So it's a 3-to-1, 3 parts water, 1 part paint. So I'm going to seal with Gator Hide. I love this. I'm quite new to Gator Hide. Quite new as in 2 weeks probably. And this is my go-to. I love it. It self-levels and it's a real hardy finish. Right, top is sanded, body is scuff sanded and the dust all blown off. Now I'm going to clean it with White Lightning and I've got my gloves on. And I'm going to have a little chat because it feels like ages since we've chatted. There is a reason for that. I've been suffering with a little bit of burnout. The pressure's not from anyone else, it's totally from myself. I do it to myself every time. I overwork myself and I don't know when to slow down and then and then it hits me. So I'm going to go back to what I love doing, and that's chatting to you guys as I'm doing flips. It relaxes me. But yeah, I've just, so this is White Lightning in here, and I'll rinse it off with plain water afterwards. So yeah, I do, if this was my sole job, then I'd probably be okay, but this is actually I do it sort of full time, but I'm also a business manager for a print agency, which can be quite demanding as well. I do it virtually, do it from home, but it's another demand on me, and it's just something I need to manage a little better, my time and, you know, the work-life balance. I'm not great at that because I love working, but today is a good day, so I'm looking forward to these. I can see me more in using more and more Dixie Belle because I'm loving the range of their products. And I've got so much stuff now in the shed. I'm loving it to be able to choose from so many different products. Right, so what I'll do now, so that's cleaned with White Lightning. So just drop the bottle. So White Lightning is a deglosser as well as a cleaner. And if you don't rinse it off, it'll leave a residue on there, which will create a resist between the paint and the surface. So just go over straight away and clean off the residue with plain water, and then you're good. And I scuff sanded this with 240. Sometimes I use 120, but this was pretty shiny. And if I went with 120, I probably would have created more work for myself and created some scratches, which I didn't want. So I went with 240 and plenty came off, so it did the job. So I'm all good. I really like these. These are in the op shop and they were marked up. One of them is $20 and one of them is $30. So I called them over. I mean, how cheap is it you've got to negotiate when you go into an op shop? For those overseas, an op shop in the UK is a charity shop. In the US is a thrift shop, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hi, Harps. Harper's been clinging with me because she knows that my anxiety's been high this week. And Deborah, one of the subscribers, she highlighted to me that that's why, and I didn't even realise. I was thinking that Harper was being clingy, but she wasn't. Well, I think she's looking after me, which is so gorgeous. For those who may be thinking they might be burning out too, have a look at Chris Dorner. Did a really good, it was one of her 10-minute videos recently. So Bella Renovare by Chris Dorner. Go and have a look at her YouTube channel. She did a video specifically on burnout, and it came just at the right time for me. I really needed to hear it so that I would sort of take stock and take a step back and take some of the pressure off myself. Highly recommend heading over there, and she's so lovely. She's such a down-to-earth, genuine person. I really like watching her. Right, I'm gonna go and have breakfast, wait for this to dry, and then I'm gonna come out, mix my paint, and we get stuck in. This will be a quick flip. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning now. No, it's not even that. It's probably about 9:30 in the morning. These will be done by lunchtime. You watch. If they're not, I'm not gonna be happy. Right, we're clean, we're dry. Now I'm gonna mix some paint up. So let's have a look how much I've got in here. So this is the tide pool. It's gorgeous. It's a blue-green, kind of like a duck egg, probably. A little bit more blue in it, maybe. Anyway, there's that much in it. I'm just going to double it. And I'm not going to measure. So this is a light grey. This is really beautiful. I've done a buffet on this. If you have a look on the Dixie Belle channel, you'll see that I've done a buffet with this. Beautiful. Right, so that's going to be about 50-50, thereabouts. That's as good as I get with measuring. So I'm excited by this colour already. Oh yeah, that's lovely. So it's really just made it a lighter version of the tide pool. But both these colours sell really well on their own. As you know, white is not my bag. I know that white, it does sell, but man alive, you have to put some work in for it. And that is not my bag. Right, do you know what? I'm going to put some more. It's still quite bluey. I'm going to put some more of the grey in. Yeah, so we started off down here. Now we're up here, so it's two parts Baja, 1 part tide pool. Right, I am using my Dixie Belle Mini, cleaning it off on my PJs. I got, what are these called? Panda PJs on today. Kind of cute, $10, can't fault that. Right, let's go on. Like I said, I'm not, oh, that coverage. Look at it. Look at it. 2 coats and we'll be done. I'll have my feet up by lunchtime. What was I saying? $10 my PJs, yeah. Oh, I love this paint. And I don't have to seal it. You can do if you want to. It gives it, it's a matte satiny finish. You can do if you want to. I'm not going to. I love the finish of this paint. So as always, I paint under this lip, just because when you deliver it to the client, the chances, or they pick up, the chances are they get flipped onto their back, and then this is what they see. And if they see this looking untidy underneath, it just doesn't, it's not a great first impression, you know. I like to give that a good look underneath. I never stain it, man, that's way too much work. I just paint it whatever colour the body is. Work smarter, not harder, people. If you're flipping furniture, get it done. Do a professional job and do it quickly. Move on to the next piece. And that's what silk allows you to do. So I love it. If I'm short on time and I really want to flip a project quickly, then silk is my go-to, 100%. Why wouldn't you? Right, let's get some wash on this. So like I said, I'm using buttercream and water, 3 parts water, 1 part buttercream. I'm going to wipe it on, brush it on with the premium chip brush, and I'm just going to wipe it off. I love how easy it is to do this. And you can do it with any colour, I guess. Right, just a shop cloth. I don't know if that's what you call them. I'm just trying to sound like I know what I'm on about. Blue rag. I'll probably do another coat over this. I'll wait for this to dry, then I'll go with another coat over because I want it a little bit lighter. But yeah, happy with that. Well, it's about 1 o'clock and these babies are finished. I love this combo. So just to reiterate, this is 1 part Tide Pool to 2 parts Baja Grey. The draw pulls here are a little bit loose at the minute. I need to tighten up the screws, but they're gorgeous. I got those off eBay. I've got the buttercream wash on the top, and I haven't put gator hide on it yet, but I will do. Aren't they gorgeous, guys? And so quick. If you're looking for a quick flip, then Dixie Belle Silk is the go. 2 coats, no primer, no top coat, done. Lunchtime, feet up. That's me. Thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate your support, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye.